Why me for the next city marshal of Lafayette? I'll tell you that there's been so many things in 29 and a half years that have happened to me, with me, for me, that make me ready to be the next city marshal of Lafayette. And I'm going to bring every experience I've had to that. Major Levitar talked about some of those experiences. Katrina, the Cajun Dome event. I was asked not to be just a law enforcement guy, but I was asked to manage the entire facility. Maintenance, the reception of it, the entry, re-entry of it. So I was given a task that was unbelievable when I sat there. I've had plenty of help, plenty of support, but I was tasked as the man to get the job done, and I did it. I've been tasked with the Derek Todd Lee investigation. When Trinitra Danae Cologne was killed in Lafayette Parish, I was asked to lead the investigation. Let's move forward, let's get it done. A lot of hurdles, ladies and gentlemen. We had 17 agencies when we got on board that we had to deal with. And if you know anything about working with law enforcement, there are so many different dynamics that come together with some of these agencies and things that they just say, you can't do that. We didn't stop. We continued to do what we needed to do, and we identified the killer in that case, and we worked extremely hard at it, and I'm very proud of that accomplishment. You know, my work ethic has shown in this campaign. I've lost nearly 30 pounds. I've walked and knocked on a lot of doors, and I've had plenty help. Many of them are here with me tonight. And certainly I will say this, that I am going to walk, and if it's any indication, we have 55 days left. If there's any indication, I'll lose another 30 pounds before this thing's over. We're not getting up on this thing. We're going to continue to work. My work ethic, my work experience, all of the supervisors who have supervised me, who have had great things to say on evaluations, and in some cases bad things, I've learned from those. I bring to this next position. I bring to the city marshal's office. No other candidate can stand up here and tell you that. They are going to be able to just simply say, either this is what I've done or where I've been, but it's not going to equal what I bring to the table. And I'm very proud of that. Now, with respect to platform, I do want to remind you that I am the only candidate who has proposed that we first become way more diverse in a workplace than we are today. We have 20 employees in a government job with 0 African Americans. Unacceptable. And I say that on the south side of Lafayette, and I will say that all the way across the city. It's important. It's important when you consider that we spend 70% of our time in a community that has no representation in that office. That changes the day I take office. I will make sure that we're more diverse. I will make sure that we become way more responsible with your money. And what I mean by that is we are picking up people in North Dakota, Pennsylvania, Canada in some cases, and trying to get extradition back at ungodly cost to recover a minimal fine. I'm not saying let these guys go. I am very proactive when it comes to law enforcement. But what I want to do is, when they do revisit, for whatever reason they were here for initially, whether it was work or fun or any other reason, I want to capture them at that point, and we still collect our fine. We just don't spend $4,000 or $5,000 to go and get them. So I think that's a very important thing. I'm the only candidate talking about that. I'm the only candidate talking about text alert. And what I mean by text alert is for police officers who issue a citation and they're given a subpoena 2 weeks before the court date. If that person comes in and pays that fine prior to the court date, I want to send a text to the officer to let him know his day is off. He doesn't have to worry about coming to court. Right now, they don't have that. I want to take away the city police officer who's not able to go handle 911 calls because they have to provide a liaison person in city court. I have deputies in city court every day. We'll provide the liaison for the police department. We're going to do that job. It's our responsibility. I'm the only person talking about that in this campaign. So all of those things, again, answer the question, why me? Because I have a plan. It is cost effective. I'm not going to ask you for any other dollars. I'm going to save you money. I'm going to work very hard. I have the energy, the excellence, and the experience to do this job. And I need your vote. I need everyone here tonight to not only vote for me, but I need you to go out and talk to 2 or 3 people. I need you to talk to your neighbors. I need you to ask them, your friends who vote in the city of Lafayette, to support me as the next city marshal of Lafayette. It's very important. A couple of very important dates I want to remind you before I get done. Obviously, October 21st through 28th is early voting. Certainly want to make sure that everybody who cannot vote on November 4th or thinks that there may be a issue on November 4th, and if they're voting for me, that they go vote between October 1st and October 2nd. All the other candidates can deal with it on their own. And certainly, November the 4th is election day, and that's going to be a huge day for us. We have selected a place to entertain our victory party, and it is at the Shriners Club over on Gilboa Road near Congress Street. We have secured that location. We'll have food and drinks. I want all of you to put that on your calendar. Please come out and join us. I know we'll be victorious. We will be, I'm currently saying that we're in a runoff, but I think we're leading the ticket, and we're going to be having a good time that night. I also would like to ask all of you to consider this. We're here tonight, great event. We raised a lot of money tonight. We're going to have a shrimp bar on October the 20th. October 20th is the day before early voting starts. It's the day before, it's a Monday night before a home game at UL on the 21st, which is a Tuesday night. So the night before the Tuesday night home game, we will have a UL rally with a Kip Judice shrimp boil, with a go early voting message, and we're going to talk a little bit more about why me and why we should do the things we need to do to become the next city marshal of Lafayette. I certainly want to thank all of you for coming. I want to remind you to please vote, and to please vote for Kip Judice, and let's get this done. Thank y'all so very much.